I was so excited when I saw this Lego video of a Jaws Lego set. It looks absolutely phenomenal. The only thing is, the set doesn't exist yet. This is part of Lego's Ideas series, where they invite people to come up with something that Lego has never done before, and then to create a mock-up. A lot of people that do entries for this contest, I don't think you can really win something, but maybe your build will end up being an official set, and they let people vote on all these different sets. And a lot of these builders are building this in virtually. So the render that I'm currently looking at shows you the main elements of the Jaws movie, the classic Jaws movie. It's got, of course, the first thing you see is this gigantic shark, which looks phenomenal. I love that. Lego has done sharks before, but never a shark that looks this good. But you can tell that it's built, virtually. This is a render. This is not built with real Lego, but it should work. There's building software where you can basically use any type of brick that Lego has ever made in order to create something new. So the shark looks phenomenal. You've got 3 minifigures, the 3 main actors in the story, and then of course you've got the Orca. Now, if you've never seen the movie, you think like, wait, two big fish? No. First of all, an orca is not a fish, it's a mammal, but it's the Orca is the name of the boat. Remember, you know the quote, "We need a bigger boat." They're talking about the Orca, which is just a regular fishing boat, but they use it, of course, to hunt for Jaws, for this big white shark. And so the boat itself looks fantastic as well. And this particular set, this fan-made creation, got chosen to be turned into a real set. And I think that is amazing. I think not really for kids. This is clearly catering to the people that have the money to buy this, and also are old enough to remember this movie, or at least may have watched it at one point in their lives. Let's look at some of the details, because the boat, especially the boat's called the Orca, is one of the most beautiful modern boats that I've ever seen. There's lots and lots of little greebly stuff and ropes and it looks very close to the movie boat that we saw. Another photo shows the side of the boat, and it's also very colorful. It's got this red, black, white paint, and then you have these yellow, what I think are, how do you call that in English? Like buyos? Beacons, yellow beacons. You throw them in the sea. Whenever you see the shark and you want to mark that spot, you throw one of those bright yellow beacons, and then you can always find that place later on. Nowadays, we would probably just use satellite GPS for that, but when the movie Jaws was made, none of that technology existed. So the boat looks awesome. You can also, of course, do interiors, and maybe make the roof detachable so you can look inside. The shark, of course, is the hero of this set. And it's got a jaw that you can actually move. You can open the beak, the jaw of the thing. Maybe it is even, you can't tell from the static image if you can move the fin tail, and maybe the whole shark itself will be able to move a little bit. Although in the movie, of course, if you've ever heard about how this movie got made, the shark itself was, even though it was the main character, it was a disaster to work with. It would always break down. The technology was fragile at the time. Plus, this needed to be a life-size shark filmed in the water, in the sea. So, filming the whole movie, there is a reason that the shark is almost not in the movie. It's because it was almost always broken. And in hindsight, that actually makes the movie a lot better, because the moments that you see the shark, it is super impressive. And because there's this constant threat, this danger of the shark, but you don't see it, it actually helps make the movie much more tense and scary than if you would see the shark all the time. That's the problem of the sequels, where it's a lot of shark, but then it's not scary anymore. So there's a close-up render of the front of the shark, which looks phenomenal. There is also a top-down photo that shows you the shark, which is almost as big as the boat itself, which is also in the movie why this shark is so dangerous and so feared by everyone. The shark itself is definitely going to have to be the hero of the set. The minifigures are pretty cool. I think you can totally do those. And 3 minifigures is probably enough for a set like this. And the minifigures also enhance the playability of the set, because you can pose them on the boat, or maybe in the beak of the shark. So all the shots of the boat look fantastic. And this is also going to be super interesting for people that build their own Lego city, because you can. This boat is of course minifigure sized. So if you have a beach in your Lego city and water, you could put this boat right there near the rest of your city. This particular fan rendition of the boat also has some detachable rooftop, so you can look inside the cabin of the boat. And I'm sure that's something that Lego, once they do their official version of this set, will also implement. So, and then the final photo is a bit weird. It shows kind of like a display where it's just a shark on a flat surface, and there's a tiny little boat on the right. I don't think they're gonna use this. It almost seems like a superfluous extra addition to the set. It looks cool, but I think the final set will probably just be the shark and the boat, and then some minifigures. So I love this. Once this is out, and if it's not too expensive, I will definitely build it.